We're live in the back room of the men's 96 kilo category, one of the most exciting sessions, if not the most exciting of the championships. Lesman Paredes of Bahrain competing. He's on that platform there. We've got two lifters from Kazakhstan, Artyom Antropov, who we know has got the biggest clean and jerk in this category. Lesman's got the biggest snatch. Whether or not he's in shape to do it, we'll have to wait and see. Nurgissa Adiletuly, an incredible lifter in the 89s, now bumped up to the 96 kilo category. We know he can snatch, he's hit 180 in training. And then behind you, we've also got from Taipei, Chen Po-jen, who's currently got 50 kilos loaded. They've all put in some really interesting opening attempts. We've got a 172 from Chen Po-jen, we've got 165 Lesman, that's going to bump up. 155 Artyom, that's going way up as well. So we're going to have to wait and see how this session plays out. We've currently got 8 minutes on the clock until the athletes walk out, and there'll be that 10-minute break. But I need to go back there, get the headsets on, make sure Max is ready to go, because we've got some incredible commentary to do. We'll have Nick in the back room, so you'll be able to see everything that goes on here. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Right there we have our boy Saeed Ali Husseini, the strongest man in Bahrain right now, probably. But yeah, this 96 session is probably going to be a pretty big one here. Yeah, Kazack boys are ready to go. And I don't think we can expect quite the same from
Lesman.
Lesman, he's a little bit more focused. But anyway, 96s. I'll see you on the other side. What an incredible session. In fact, can we just play that?
Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere again before. It's absolutely electric, the passion.
It was an incredible showdown between the two Kazakh athletes, Nurgissa Adiletuly, Artyom Antropov. Then we had Chen Po-jen from Taipei, who's just behind us now, lifted phenomenally, and Lesman Paredes, who did even better than I thought he was going to do. Before this session, like I said, I was concerned, but the snatch build-up was amazing. We had, I mean, our coverage, I'm going to be honest, was phenomenal, because we had all of the stuff out the back, and we had all these videos being sent to us from the back room here, so we could see what was going on. You know, we saw Chen Po-jen snatching up to 165-ish in the back room. We saw Artyom Antropov make 150 and then not do so well on the platform. Antropov 158. He's got to work on that snatch. I mean, he looked a little bit ill. I saw him in the bathroom before the competition. He didn't look great. You mentioned, Nick, that he didn't look great here as well. He looked off, he looked a bit pale. But still, I mean, 164 is the most he's ever snatched, as a 96. And he's got such a good clean and jerk. If he can just bump that up, he's going to be in a great place in the 102 category. He's just got to work on that snatch. Nurgissa Adiletuly, my boy from Kazakhstan, was phenomenal. Snatched 167 in the back room, then 172 on the platform, and then he went for he hit 162 in the back room. He went for 177, snatched it, stood it up. They called him for a press out. The jury then they then said, we got to take a look at this because we think that looked good. They reviewed it. They called him for a press out as well. It's just his left arm buckled a little bit, but phenomenal athlete. He's just in the back over there right now, along with Antropov, I think, is back there too. And then Chen Po-jen missed his opener, made his second, went for 177. That's a 1 kilo personal best for him. And he took the gold. Sorry, he didn't take the gold. He took the personal best at 177. In fact, look at this. You can see what it means to Taipei. The whole squad, well, not the whole squad, a lot of the squad have come back to celebrate his success there. They're all pretty happy. So he brilliantly, that's 177 personal record. And then Lesman came out. I was convinced he was going to come out at 170, 175 tops. He came out at 178, and my heart was just going because of what it meant to the crowd here. Kazack, who's put this whole thing on, I spoke to him before the competition. He was nervous. It was his decision to move Lesman over to Bahrain, and you could tell that he wanted Bahrain to see that as a good decision, a worthwhile move for Bahrain. And Lesman came out, it was wobbly. It was wobbly, wasn't it? It was all over the place.
Everything in the back room was wobbly as well.
I thought the 170 in the back room looked good compared to the 178.
Yeah, true.
He must have snatched 115 for a double, as he always does on the build-up. And then he came out for 182 kilos, which I think only he and Surab Muradi have beaten in competition. I think Bodhi's hit 182. Tian Tao's done 181. I want to say, I could be wrong, I wonder if Jonathan Rivas did 182 as well, maybe. but certainly 102 is basically as elite as it gets. He made that on his second attempt, made it look way better than his opener, and then he declined his third attempt, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, he didn't want to go for a world record, I guess. He's going to save that. He told us that he's going to stay at 96 one more time for the World Championships, regain full health, because he's not even at full health. There we have Miso Osona, who's just turned up. Team Qatar ready for the 102s. They're going to be competing in half an hour. Gosh, we've got so much to do before that session starts. Quickly, clean and jerks. What did we see? We saw Nurgissa hit 204. That was a kilo personal best over his 89 record of 203. We then saw Chen Po-jen get a personal record at 206, I think it was. That was a kilo. So he got two personal bests with the 177 and the 206. That bumped him into a medal position. Then Lesman 205, 210, 215 personal best.
Didn't think he had that
I did
in him.
not
No.
think. Kazack told me he was going to make 215. I didn't believe him. I'll be honest, I didn't believe him. Kazack, I know you're watching this. I didn't think he was going to make the 215, and he did, and it looked great. It was probably the best jerk I've ever seen him do. First time he really sort of snapped into that position there. Really nice, 397 total. And then Antropov, we thought he was out. We thought he was done for. He snatched 158. He came for his boy Nurgissa's total. He came to take that bronze medal, and he did. He hit 219. Massive clean and jerk at 96. Really huge, really impressive lift there. Yeah, that solidified the medal for him. So we saw Lesman with the gold. We saw the silver went to Chen Po-jen, the bronze to Artyom Antropov. Once again, it shows that snatch for show, clean and jerk for dough. He took that medal away from his teammate, but his teammate, you know, Nurgissa, managed to get the bronze in the snatch. So that was the 96s. We have the 102s now. Miso Osona going up against Reza Dadar, the Iranian, who is not here yet, but that session gets underway. So I got to go in there quickly, do some editing, talk to some people, and then the big 102 session starts very soon. We'll see you there. Okay, men's 102s now. We've had all of, 5 minutes to get calm after that 96 kilo session. The real battle, we've got Miso Osona of Qatar. He's just there, he's sort of visualizing, getting himself ready. Then over here, from Iran, it's Reza Dadar, the man who we know can snatch a big weight, and he's got the really impressive squat jerk, or power jerk, squat jerk type thing. So this session, I think, is probably just a battle between those two. In terms of who's going to come bronze, I've almost not spent enough time going through to see where that battle lies. These two are just so far ahead. Really, it's going to be a battle for gold there. I think that Reza is capable of out-snatching Miso. I think Miso is certainly capable of out-clean and jerking Reza. So I think we're going to have quite a good battle here. It's going to come down to really who makes lifts. If one of them goes 6 for 6, if one of them goes 5 for 6 even, I think probably that's going to be enough to win. If an athlete here makes 3 or 4 attempts, I don't think that's going to cut it to become the Asian champion in this 102. So I'm going to go back there, get on with the commentary, and Nick's going to stick around here to let you guys see what happens. Those Iranians have just turned up to train in the back room, apparently. So that 102 session was bizarre, bizarre to say the least. If you had to put money on who was going to win the snatch, Reza Dadar or Miso Osona, you probably would have got it wrong, because it actually turned out to be Sharofidin from Uzbekistan, who went 3 for 3, snatched 172. Miso made 171 and then missed 75 and 76. Reza made 170 and missed 176 twice as well. It was extremely weird. And then in the clean and jerk, Sharofidin did 196. Bekdolat, he was not in shape. We've seen him do 73, 213 before. He was not in shape. He made a 19 kilo jump from his opener at 190 to 209 to try and beat Sharofidin. Wasn't able to make it twice. And then Reza came out at 202, just to guarantee the silver at least. Miso came out at 215, made it look very easy. That was actually, what he hit in the training hall the other day. It's actually the most that he's hit all year. And then there was just this weird battle. Suddenly Reza put in 220, and then Miso was like, fine. Miso then put in 220, and then Reza bumped up to 230. Miso did 235, and they were both just like, who's going? It was world champion Reza Motamedi behind us, just doing his warm-ups. And then next thing you know, Reza's down at 220, giving it a go, passes out. I mean, it was like a really crazy attempt, big attempt. He then asked for 222, or 221, I can't remember what it was. and there was just no way he was going to make it. And he walked up onto the platform, almost like laughing and yawning, as though he just knew what's the point of even trying this. And he pulls on the bar, and like he almost passes out mid-pull. He's just like, basically falls over again. And then Miso doesn't need to do anything else. Here's the big man now, Reza Didar.
Hello.
Yeah, congratulations.
How are you? Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good competition. That was fun.
I'm so tired.
222 next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
thank you.
Yeah, you never know.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Colombia, good.
Yeah, Colombia, yeah. So he'll be back in Colombia in the 102s, along probably with this man behind us, the 102 world champion. So yeah, all in all, just a very weird session, that 102 kilo category. But 96s today were amazing. So we kind of had it all today. So that's it from us. But tomorrow, 109s, 87 plus, 109 plus. The big session really for me is going to see this guy right here, Adiletuly, going up against Gormanassian. That's going to be the big one. They're both going to be able to go over 200 in the snatch. They're both going to be over 240 in the clean and jerk. We might see over 250. Not from Gore, I don't think, but from Ali. He's big. He weighs 180 kilos. He just weighed in, which is the third biggest super in the world right now. So tomorrow's going to be big as well. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one. See you guys tomorrow.